this is Priya from MomsPumpHere, and I'm so excited to bring you this special episode today in honor of breast cancer awareness. And we have with us Dr. Boris Nektalov. Am I saying your last name right?
Yeah, definitely.
I always screw it up. And I can't even talk. And today, he is going to talk to us about post-chemo nutrition. And this is important for our mamas to know about because, a lot of women have gone through chemo for breast cancer, and your body goes through all these changes, and sometimes it makes our body weaker, right? So it's important to know what type of nutrition we should have, and if there are any other tips and advice that we should follow, and especially with breastfeeding, it's important for us to know about. So, Dr. Boris.
Thank you. It's amazing to be a guest for the first time.
Yeah.
So definitely. So we get a lot of patients coming in for nutrition advice, and one of the things that we practice is nutrition enzymes, and I always like to use this analogy. Thank God for chemotherapy. It saves a lot of people, but on the road of saving them, it really destroys their immune system.
Yeah.
Right? So they now, once you went through chemotherapy, they destroyed that cancer or tumor, whatever that is. A lot of people go into remission.
Yeah.
Right? So medicine, I like to use this a lot, everything has its own place. Medicine, thank God for that, right? If you broke your leg, don't come here, go to the hospital. So they can fix that. So, but then it also has limitations, right? So once they healed you or killed the cancer, now you have to rebuild. And what does it take to rebuild? Right? You need building blocks, which is proteins, right? Then you need lipids and carbohydrates. All that takes in order to rebuild the body.
Yeah.
So in order to do so, you need what? You need workers, right? So, and who are the workers? The enzymes. In our body, there are enzymes. So we have digestive enzymes, and then we have also metabolic enzymes, the workers.
Are these from food, or are these occur naturally?
So foods naturally is supposed to have enzymes.
Yeah.
As we chew, right, and we don't cook them, because why? Enzymes cannot deal with the heat. Once you cook it, you kill the enzymes.
Oh.
So when you're starting chewing and eating the vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, naturally, especially if there's no pesticides and chemicals in it, organic preferred, so you're getting those enzymes as long as you're chewing long enough.
Yeah.
But then if you a busy mom, right, you have to work and support your family, you're always on the go. What do they end up doing? Getting their foods on the go.
Yeah, processed foods, fast food,
McDonald's. Right. So guess what? Those they intentionally take the enzymes away.
Yeah.
Why? To have a longer shelf life.
So it's important for breast cancer because it's helping your body to repair.
Absolutely.
What you've lost.
Here's an analogy, and we talked about it before, right? You went through a fire. A house goes through a fire, and firemen come in, they break everything, they stop the fire. That's what medical doctors did to you with the chemotherapy or radiation. They stop the fire. Now what? You need to rebuild.
Yeah.
And that's where nutrition comes in.
Wow.
You really need to look into that. Yeah, definitely.
Wow. So you're talking about enzymes. I know there are enzymes in breast milk also.
Yes.
Can you share information about that?
So I always pregnant women come in during pregnancy, and they're seeking chiropractic in order to make sure they have a safe delivery, or if they have a breech baby. And
so you can get adjusted while you're pregnant?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. So there's a doctor. His name is Dr. Webster, right? So he developed this technique. It's called Webster's technique. So what that does is it's an adjustment of your pelvis in order to loosen up the uterus, so the baby can maneuver and position the head down, so there's no breech baby.
Wow. So
during that visit,
Yeah.
I always talk about importance of breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Not more for you as a mom, but more for a child.
For the child.
So, and what's the number one important reason is, guess what? You're carrying enzymes through milk. for the baby to be able to digest the food and the milk and the food, the macronutrients that comes with it.
Is that the same? So just to clarify for the moms, is that the same as antibodies? Because you hear antibodies fighting for the children's immune system as well.
Right.
Enzymes are doing the same thing?
No.
Okay.
So enzymes are there solely to break down foods, to deliver macronutrients to different parts of the body, to develop, to grow, right?
Yeah.
So antibodies, so let's say you're breastfeeding, right? And whatever you've been sick with in the past, we have antibodies for them for life, right? So when you feeding your baby is getting those antibodies. So you're naturally giving the immunity for your child to develop, right?
Oh.
So why is that important? Yeah. When a baby is born, their immune system is immature. So you want to really support, especially those moms that choose not to vaccinate, for example, right? Let's say they chose to, you know what, they're at home, they want to kind of just hold off, right? And
you know, that's, you know, I know in your field also, that's vaccination is a big. It's a big monster. I don't know if to use the word monster, but the same thing in the mom world. It's very controversial,
right?
And moms have very varying views of vaccinations.
Absolutely. So it's a big topic. It's a different lecture. I would not get into. Yeah. So the only opinion I have about it, be informed. Yeah. You know, you gotta read. You gotta educate yourself. Yeah. Don't blame the doctors, right, for whatever the outcome is. Yeah. You got to be the doctor to your child. That's it.
Yeah, you're your child's biggest advocate.
That's it.
Definitely. Is there any advice you can give for our breastfeeding moms at all? Maybe
absolutely.
1 or 2 tips
or
advice?
Unfortunately, you know, not a lot of people are able to breastfeed because they lose their milk. What are they? As far as nutrition, that's an advice. So eat a lot of fatty, like avocado. Yeah. Fatty food will boost the milk. That's nutrition wise. And when, let's say there's no milk, but you keep as long as the baby keeps stimulating the nipple, it stimulates the oxytocin, a hormone that releases the milk. So that's what I would do.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And talking to us. Make sure you check out Dr. Boris at nektalovhealth.com. I'll put it in the comments. Go to MomsPumpHere.com to learn more about our more information on our blogs and our videos. Subscribe, like us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and download our app. And I'll talk to you soon.